Alright, so we're here at the next step, getting the head taped up for paint, really. We're going to wait to put the cams in and everything, and just throw a layer of tape on this side, and then cover up anything that I don't want taped, like the exhaust, the intake, and a few things up here like the VTEC solenoid area, the sensor holes, all that, and then get to crack it on the paint. So the shots of the head getting taped, getting painted, they're probably just going to be walk-arounds and just to show the progress of it, and until I get a stand or something to really kind of just show all that. But I'm just going to keep on cracking here. But as you can see in that last shot, the valves are all installed. They're looking good. They're retained, and we can keep working here. So next step is getting the head painted so I can assemble it and throw it on the block. So see you in the next shot. I want to show a quick step here I did. So what I'll do is get all the tape like I did with the other motor. That tape's laying over there, but I stuck this onto the mating surface. Mating surface is dirty, so it leaves a perfect imprint, and I can cut that out with scissors and then stick it back on. Guess there's really no need to do that, but it'll allow me to get a full paint around everything. So that's kind of just my OCD kicking in there. But I'm gonna cut this shape out of the tape and then keep doing the rest. Same thing with these flanges. You can tape just a good amount on there, press it, it gets the impression and the dirt and everything, and then you can peel it off and then turn it over, as this is the sticky side. Obviously you can't see it that well from this side, even in the light. It's more of a out of the light thing, shadows, but that's just an easy way to tape things up. And I'll make the circles to go over the bolt holes and stuff, and then give you all a shot of it after it's all taped up. But I just wanted to throw that in there. Well, brake cleaner definitely did a lot there. Go get another can. Look at those seats though. Let's see if we can focus in. Definitely gonna have to wipe her dry and get rid of any floating deposits from the brake cleaner. But I do like how clean it's coming out. I wasn't expecting the brake cleaner to take all that off like that. I was mainly just trying to get all of the graphite from the compound grinding stuff. I have such a hard time saying that, I don't know why. But anyways, looks pretty good, so I'll come back. What's up, guys? We're out here doing the rest of the head. It is painted. The first coat, the second coat, the third coat. I really don't know how many at this point, but we are painted. The head's done. It looks a little crazy. Most of the tape is painted so it looks just nuts because it looks like most of the stuff's not there, but it's drying. And we have the paint remover right here in our hands for the valve cover that goes on the head. Over here. And straight down. Yes. Right edge. Right. Take these out, we're all good. We're gonna switch it around. I'm actually gonna leave it like that, that way I can walk around it later in the morning, because I gotta go to work in the morning. There's a lot of dirt on there, but we're mainly getting off the paint. It's all chipped. The valve cover, the paint, everything, 1990, very old. So let's let it soak. The temperatures out right now are not at par with everything, painting and even stripping, but we're still working with it. I mean, it's right there at edge, so we're just gonna use it while we got it, the time that is, and go from there. So let's give it a soak down. Usually this is like a foam up process, so when I spray it on there, it says within 15 minutes. It's usually not the case with this old ass paint. It takes a couple tries, but that's why we got the very large can. So I'm gonna stop talking and start spraying. As you can hear me breathing up high, because you don't want to get these vapors, or you don't even want to touch this stuff. It's kind of like oven cleaner. I'm going to keep going here. So we are pretty coated. Now we just have to let it sit and bake. So we'll let it do that, and then I'll come back with the hose and wash off all the chemicals on the paint and see how good of a job the aircraft remover will do on the 30-year-old paint and grease and grind. Alright guys, we are dry. Look at that finish. When it's dry. So, we've also been sitting over here. This nasty day. We're still all foamed up, but we're all cracked up. And it looks like we're about ready to come off up with the paint up. Let's do it.
Well, looks like we got everything off. That's gonna come off with just water. This is gonna get a good dry, and probably shoot it one more time, but I'm very impressed with just this one go at it. Like, I want to say 98% of the paint is off after that. So that's going to kind of conclude that. I'll probably just throw in some shots after the final coats on there, and if you want to call it a coat, but after you can say all the coats are gone and it's just metal, and then I guess I have to figure out what color I want to paint it from there. So far this has been great, and just continue from there. This has been very successful. I've had times where it wasn't, but I guess the main thing was letting it sit for a long time. So that was the key here. Even though it said 15 minutes, I went a little longer than that, and as you can see, it peeled away that paint. So hopefully the next spray down after it dries gets the rest of it off, and then we can spray paint it from there.